wind's about to blow my hat off. It's coming up here out of the southeast. Okay, right here, this is station 3, which is at station on the plans 365 plus 00. Again, we're going to have to get copies of the plans and review them just to complete the information on this project. However, we're in a rather level, hardly any grade at all, if any, tangent section, and the fill appears to be pretty consistent on either side of the roadway, just looking around here some. We don't have any problems with inlets either. Everything is crossing over to the other side. Here's some more sealed cracks here, just like we saw before back up there near Station 1. Moving on down, I'll try to keep this thing as steady as I can. I don't know how successful I'll be. I've got to get this thing over with in a hurry though. Okay, you see some full depth patching here. This is around Station 4 plus 50 or 4 plus 60. It's about 4 feet longitudinally and goes all the way across the width of the lane. You can see that some hot poured rubber joint sealant has been used on either side there. We've got another one, somewhat larger full depth patch up here near the end of the test section. Well, coming to right now. See, it's cracked also, just as a CRCP should, and therefore they've gone ahead and sealed that crack as well. Coming up here to the end of the test section, you see a longitudinal crack which they've sealed out there also. We don't have traffic control, so I can't really get out in the lane here. Didn't have any problems really in marking it. Okay, we're looking back over towards Mississippi. One reason we picked this direction was that Alabama doesn't have any entry way stations, but Mississippi does, and so we may, I don't know what kind of data there might be, what kind of traffic data, but we may be able to utilize some information which the Mississippi Highway Department's been collecting on way scales for traffic entering the state here on I-59/I-20. Okay, I'm going to rotate around and show the countryside again. Looking back up on the test section. Some of these transverse cracks, which are fairly closely spaced, they're about 8 inches apart right in here, may be difficult to see. I can see them on the viewer here. Something that we see periodically throughout here on this continuously reinforced concrete pavement. Again, we do have tied CRCP shoulders here, and the crack pattern is more evident looking at the shoulder because of the finishing on there than it is looking at the pavement, which has got the texturing on it. Well, rather than walk up and take a shot at the beginning of the test section, I'm just going to go ahead and call this the end of the video for test section 13998, Alabama ID number 5050. This is experiment design cell 5-22, and we're approximately 45 to 50 miles southeast of Tuscaloosa, Alabama on Interstates 59 and 20, working in the southbound or eastbound lanes, whichever